How's everybody doing today? Today, I think we're going to get into some farming, mainly for brain bomb materials and cranberry relish materials. So, let's get to it. Some of the places, I'm going to hit some of them, but not all of them for every material. There's going to be other places, but the sugar bombs especially are kind of all over the place. I can give you a list of certain places to go to kind of look for them, but they're just kind of hit or miss, really. So let's get the brain bombs out of the way first, being they're kind of the harder one to do. So if you look at your requirements for brain bombs, we need brain fungus, mothman eggs, purified water, sugar bombs, and wood. Purified water and the wood is something you should probably have at your camp. If you don't have wood at your camp, you can get wood fairly easily. It's not really hard to get. But purified water, pretty much everybody has a purified water station at their camp, so I don't really think that's a big deal. The mothman eggs and the brain fungus are fairly easy to get to. It's the sugar bombs that they're just really hard to find. So we'll start with some sugar bomb locations, and then we'll jump to the brain fungus and the mothman eggs. So the first place we're going to want to try is up here at the top at Vault 51. First location, you're going to come right up here from down here up to this area. You're going to come up to this lockers over here, and your first sugar bomb is going to be inside this cabinet. Take that one. Now the next place we can go is, let's see, where's the first place I want to go? Let's try Fraternity Row. We'll come down here to this red rocket station. And there should be one on the shelf right there. Right, so we got that. Now we're going to want to kill these guys again. Okay. Now that we're back on track here a little bit. Now we want to come up this hill. We're going to head for the house straight ahead. It's going to have a blue door once we get up there. Kill these guys before we even get up there, because I don't want them messing with me. Alright. We're going to head in here. Head upstairs and into the kitchen. Now, normally there is one back here behind these cups, and then one up here on the fridge. We'll take those two. Now we'll head to next location. I'm not sure if this location is even going to work anymore because of the new update. But we're going to try it. So we're going to go to Slocum Joe's. All right. And we're going to turn around and go the opposite direction towards the Vault 63 sign that fell out of the sky. It's like a dust storm. Well, that's probably vault door falling into the ground. Okay, and as you see, there's going to be a brain bomb right here by this vehicle. Okay. Now, the next place is going to be Flatwoods. So going on to Flatwoods. Then we'll head to the church. See what we can find there. Go in the church and up the stairs and over to the door that goes up to the steeple. Kill Radroach. And sometimes there's one here by this cot, and sometimes there might be one in this cooler. Not in here today, so we will hop down the side here and we will head up the road to the Red Rocket. Some of these locations, again, it really varies. If somebody was already there and picked it up, it might not be there. I'm not really sure. They say that like things should be particular to you, but I don't think they are. Just look around here just to make sure. Me. Okay. Now you're gonna need marsupial for this one, as you got to get up on this roof. And nope. Normally there's one right here in this basket. Okay, so Flatwoods was a big miss. While we're right here, there is Hill Fork hot dogs. And we'll run over to the blue trailer. I'll actually go in the hot dog stand, the blue trailer. Let's see what we can find in here. Okay. Normally, there would be one in here up on this shelf, but there's not. So, we will move on to the next one, which is going to be the New River Gorge Bridge West. Now, in order to get to this location, you have to go find a key first, which is down here in Camden Park. And I will show you where that key is located real quick, just so that you know where to look for it. I already grabbed it, but you guys are going to need to know where to find it. So, I'm in the Camden Park and I have to kill some Scorched. First minute. you need to get up onto this roller coaster. With Marsupial, it's pretty easy. Without Marsupial, it's still easy. You just got to come around underneath the roller coaster, come up these stairs, and get here. You're going to want to jump up over this one, come up the tracks, run around. And it's going to be this roller coaster right here in front of us. And you'll find it right here in this satchel. After you get that, you want to come over here to the bridge. Again, Marsupial helps with a lot of these, so if you don't have Marsupial, check other players' vendors. Sometimes they sell them. Usually between like $250 and $500 is a decent price to pay for Marsupial, but I really wouldn't spend any more than that unless you absolutely think you have to have it. That's kind of the thing. If anybody's on Xbox, normally this door would be locked, so I'd have to open it. But if anybody's on Xbox, if you add me, I will try to hook you up with one. I usually have an extra one laying around just in case I don't have start jeans on or something or end up losing it. Okay, so when you come in this door, you can open this door, and every once in a great while there'll be one in here. But the main ones are going to be up here on this shelf, and there could be up to 3 of them on this bottom shelf. There's none here today. So it'll take you to the final location that I'm going to show you today, because there's almost always some here, and I say that and watch, there probably won't be, but it's going to be over here at Moss Town. And if you have Travel Agent on, that'll help you a lot in this part of it too, especially with farming anything, because you usually have to jump around to several different places. Dr. Pepper. Okay. So once you're here, you'll see the village kind of right here. You want to go up here. You want to go around the village. This little shack up here. I say little, but it's not very little. It's actually rather large. What are you talking about, Paul? Okay. And in this bathtub, there can be up to 5 of them in here. Today there's only 1, but you get the idea. Okay? So that's where you can look for brain bombs. Or sugar bombs. Brain bombs is what we're trying to make. Duh. Oh, man. Okay, so for brain fungus, we're going to go to Berkeley Springs. Oh, I hate having to wait for these. Okay, once you get to Berkeley Springs, you're going to want to turn around. And different view here. And I wanted to go to the train station at Berkeley Springs. Okay. So go to Berkeley Springs train station, guys. Show you where that. Okay, now that we're at the train station, not Berkeley Springs, you're going to want to turn to the left And you see this tower down here? I'm going to go to that tower. Before you start harvesting your brain fungus, what you want to make sure you do is go into your perks and make sure you put on green thumb, because that's going to give you twice the brain fungus. I don't really need it, but I'll throw it on just for the sake of it. So you'll get 2 every time you pick it up rather than just 1. Come over here. Basically around the base of this, you'll have thumb. And then over in this general direction, there will be another little pond over here. Towards this tower. And you'll have brain fungus around here too. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Allergies. And we'll grab all this. And we'll grab all of this. And I think that's all of it. Okay. Now, you're going to want to kind of go back this way. And there's going to be another little pond down in this direction. There might be some mirelurks down here, so make sure you're ready for that. And I'm just going to go around this pondy marsh area. And there's more over here. This should be all the brain fungus you probably really need, because you're only going to be able to make so many at a time due to not having enough sugar bombs. I think that's it. So we go to our items here. And look, we got 46 brain fungus, but we only picked up 5 sugar bombs. So that goes to kind of show you, like, you'll find way more brain fungus than you will sugar bombs. Good thing is you can also make brain fungus soup, which also gives you, I think, +4 intelligence for half an hour. So it's not terrible, but the brain bombs are definitely the way to go. Okay. So for Mothman eggs, we're going to want to go over here to Point Pleasant. You can travel to Vault 76 if you want to without spending as many caps, but I have plenty of caps, so I'm just going to travel over there. You are going to have some cultists to deal with over here, but they're fairly easy to take care of. Even without my concentrated fire on. Probably should put that back on. So the green thumb perk does not work for the Mothman eggs, unfortunately. So we are going to go up here and into this little area and down over here. This is where you're going to find a good amount of Mothman eggs. And again, you don't really need a ton of them because you're going to be limited due to sugar bombs. But if you've been farming sugar bombs for a while and you have some extra kind of left over from a different run or whatever, then you'll have plenty of Mothman eggs here to get the job done. So right there we got 22. Now there is a second spot to get some. So kill these guys. If you go up here to Clancy Manor, hide behind the statue. You can't pick these up, just so you know. If you go up to Clancy Manor, there's a few more Mothman eggs up here. Of course, you're going to have to deal with a few cultists again. My guy's terrible. Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Grandpa used to say, can't hit the broadside of a barn. I also heard was that horn barn fill up the door. Okay, and in here, you'll find some on the wall over here. And you'll find a few on this wall over here. And then you're going to want to come back here and head up the stairs and into this room, and you'll have some more here. Somebody's already harvested those. And that's it for Mothman eggs. Now if we travel back to camp, see if we can craft any. Should be at least craft one. And let's get to cooking here. There we go. We can craft brain bombs. I got 2 of them. So that's how you find stuff for brain bombs, guys.